Hi guys, welcome to the Divine Masculine in Alignment reading. Now, things are incredible out there. The readings, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, even for myself, I am amazed and I am fully in awe of what's happening and the twin flame path. Source and Mother Earth and the cosmos and the universe literally move heaven and earth to create this pathway for divine masculine and divine feminine to meet and create something in the void that wasn't there before. Our purpose. It's beautiful. And we know that Source is creating with a cup, divine masculine is creating with the cup, and divine feminine is creating with the cup, and then we're healing the inner child and having the creation of stability. We're literally having light activations as we integrate this Christ consciousness, and we go from the dark ages to the golden ages now, and we're unlocking our abundance and we're creating things that weren't there before. And it's beautiful and it's inspiring and it's love. We know that the masculine and the feminine both had the King of Cups, so we know the water energy is present, as well as the Two of Cups, so that's the mirroring back of the reflection of love. And creation is, that we have the father energy, which is masculine, the mother, which is masculine, the father energy, which is masculine and fire, the mother energy, which is water, the sun energy, which is our air, and then of course our daughter energy, which is the earth, where we ground it. Now, there was a card and it was present in one of our last readings. In this card, divine masculine and divine feminine are playing again, and they've done healing, because we know that's what we're doing. We're healing. We're healing to play and to connect with the child. Now, I find it interesting that she has got her magnifying glass on the butterfly, as well as the butterfly is sitting on flowers. And to me, this really represents the transformation and the season at hand. And I really, 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 honestly, we're going to read that at the end, what that card directly is. But, the masculine energy is not only doing inner child healing, but connecting with children in his lives, and connecting back to that magic. And that magic is what allows us to believe, to have faith, and then to create. Now, I need a sip of coffee. As well as that magic. It connects us to our psychic gifts, really allowing us to embrace them and actually start manifesting and use those magician energies. And I really honestly suggest, like I said, I will be linking the Divine Feminine in Alignment reading below, and it is definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth it. All right. Four of Wands, the creation of stability. Divine Feminine in Alignment reading. This card was present as well. Oh, Five of Wands. Wow. I really feel like the masculine is learning how to play with the fire power. And we know that we have God and Goddess energy present, the two flames lit. And a reading that is linked to this one that I will also put down below, that I channeled, the moon is bringing the sun and the two flames lit, and it was an eclipse vision that I saw with the two flames. And you know, the Emperor and Empress were present there. But what I thought was so incredible was that the Empress was halfway in the water and halfway out. But the Emperor is still all the way in the water. So what that means to me yet is that the masculine has not yet gone through the birthing process, but divine feminine is halfway there. We really need to figure out which way to direct the wand. Temperance, and there it is, the tempering. The tempering that's needed, and it's the telling of truth. It's the telling of truth to balance out the energies, to actually create the flow. And there is in this card the eclipse. We will get the message from this card. I just want to wow. We'll just finish seeing here where we're at and then we'll get the message. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. And this is what we're creating here. We are the vessel and there's life in here now. And we know that this is about the 3 cups right now. The quest, the connection. Because 2 is dual. 3 is connection. 4 is stability. There's life in this cup. The creation of life with life force energies. The connection to Mother Earth. Even the connection to the sea, to the water. You know, we need water. Water's life. That's what makes our planet our planet. It's the water. I mean, you can even study the earth. We need the water. Page of Pentacles. No, I think we need to keep going. I just feel like we're not done here yet. Okay. Well, the Page of Pentacles is making its presence known. Okay. There is the Emperor. There's Divine Masculine. Way to go, Divine Masculine. If you're Divine Masculine joining me, this means that the activation is here. This is God energy. This is connected to truth telling for the collective and understanding what our abundance is and what a true kingdom looks like, what we are creating here. Because I just feel such a softening. And like that divine masculine really is just in that void, in that cocoon right now. And I really feel like the only way I know how to say this is like source is just protecting that. Like it's like protecting it, but also like there's nowhere else to go. We're just creating in the void now. That's what is happening. The only way out is through. And here's the 3 of Cups. And I really feel like this is the 3 cups we're talking about. You know, Divine Feminine got the 3 of Cups as well. And this is here, the celebration. I really feel like this is the celebration. And this is a celebration too for the masculine balancing with the feminine and having the yin and yang and flow, being able to use the feminine energies to create with the void in, and also where the connection to his divine feminine is. Now here's the 8 of Cups. Now the moon is pulling for the transformation, and I really feel like the masculine is in this card is feeling distant from the connection. It's like wondering if it is an illusion, but it's not an illusion, because that's what's going to be shown. There's going to be something that's hidden is going to come to light with the water energy, the feminine energy, and on the path of the moon, and it's connected to the King of Cups. I can feel it. I don't know how else to explain it, but I can feel it with the Six of Wands. And here is the healing victory. This is actually, now we know where the light has to go. And see, here we're just directing the light outward. We think we have to change everything outside, but here the light is going within. And that's what that Scorpion full moon, it's like shining the light with on the darkness, so we can actually, we're going to make the change. That's, the sun is here, and it's telling our truths, and it's heart-centered truths. And now here's the Page of Pentacles, and this is connected to that energy, that rainbow energy, that light energy that Source is creating within the Three of Cups, to literally magnetize the flow between the energies. Now the energies are at the right frequency. They've been tempered. There's been a transformation. There's been an actual rebirth. There's a healing. The inner child is like, the light has been integrated within the inner child. And it's like a balance, and I can feel like it's now we are connected. We are connected. We are connected to everything now. We've been integrated. And there it is. There's the abundance. And our abundance is our Four of Wands. This is a beautiful reading. And there's that full moon. I almost really feel like this is what's just showing us what to even do, like the path that Divine Masculine's on to get into alignment here. But we'll just clarify and see. And I really honestly feel like it is like this. I really do. And I know this is a lot of cards out here, and I'm going to move them quickly before I do, but we're going to see how I'm listening to the flow of the reading. There's a definite flow to this reading, and we're going to go with the flow literally and see what's happening. Because this is the creation of stability between Source, masculine, feminine, and the child, and true love. And like, I love that the picnic basket's there, because I've been like I channeled the vision of a snowflake turning into the sunflower that we've been discussing, and then the sunflower ate something, but it didn't finish showing me what the vision was. And then there's a picnic basket right here. Very interesting. And there it is. The creation of stability. Right there, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Discs. We don't have to feel like we're living in lack of, hoarding. Even hoarding our energy. We feel as though we're heart-centered now. We've healed, so we're not the walking wounded. We can trust again, and we actually can even share our energy to create something stable here. And there's closure. There's the Ten of Swords. This is now the new beginning. We're actually having our rebirth here with spirituality, the Hierophant, and there it is. There is the coming together of, our chakras being in flow, because we're creating with life force energies, because we've healed the inner child. We've integrated light activations with Christ consciousness, and we have actually restored our sexual energies, because it's not about lust. And it's not about giving our sexual energy away anymore either. This is a sacred love. This is a sacred union. And it restores like a piece of our innocence that was taken away from us when we were hurt, when we were backstabbed or betrayed, or whichever way that story is for you. And remember, you're all going to resonate with it differently, because we've all been hurt differently. We all have, things that we're healing from and clearing out from differently. But this is that, and I really feel like this is the connection to that rainbow light activation. What's like almost like Source is like giving us like almost like a big hug circling us, and is going to be that void that we're going to create in. Okay. Now, here's the balance. Balance achieved. We're in flow here. We're changed. We've just accepted the change, right? It's universal flow. So now we've integrated masculine and feminine energies. We've been restored. We've been restored. And I love that the yin and yang is here, and there's two. And to me, even could represent, divine feminine and having her yin and yang in flow, and divine masculine and having his yin and yang in flow, and then just the universal flow and Source even just being there in that void. Wow. That was just talking about. And now we have the Prince of Cups. And there it is. There's the Prince of Cups. And this has been the running theme in divine masculine. That cup that we're filling with the bird's eye view. And now Source is just driving it. It's life force energies. Life force energies, the water activation. Ooh, connection. I'm not even lit because it's water energy. I'm feeling a way I can't even describe. I'm lit and excited, and wow. And there's the Three of Discs. I love it. There's the Three of Pentacles. The people that we are meeting to help us put this all together, and there it is. We know that what's being created within the void is connected to Egyptian energies, our Egyptian wisdom, our ancestors. And that's why this deck is present here. That's our activation deck. And there it is, the Prince of Wands. And look at that. Now we're acting with the life force energies. We're creating with life force energies. There is that second wand lit. Two flames lit. Divine masculine on his way, baby, to meet up in that void. The void of creation that Source is just that womb that Source is preparing right now. And look, I love that now we have that lion. He's leading the chariot. And there is the chariot. There is the forward motion. And I love that in this card, like the forward momentum is Metatron's cube. And we are going to be discussing Metatron's cube here on School for the Fool, because it is a very important part of sacred geometry, especially in the twin flame path. This is what we're creating. We are creating with sacred geometry. That is part of the masculine left brain thinking. It's not all just being intuitive and channeling. There's sacred geometry we can study. There's ancient wisdom we study, and that's the wisdom we're connecting to. How we ground it in our studies here. And that's what I love studying sacred geometry, and I love studying our past. And I love connecting to the ancient wisdom that, we do have access to out there. And it changes you. It really changes you. And, the Egyptians knew what was up. They knew what was up. Oh no. I'm losing my crystal. Okay, let's see what's being activated. I also just want to say the card underneath here is the Six of Swords, Ascension. And I really feel like even this is how it goes. We're seeing through the illusion. We know both energies are seeing through the illusion. And look, now there's the meeting, because Divine Feminine was off on an Eight of Cups journey to meet up with the Three of Cups. To meet up with the Three of Cups in the void. There is divine masculine, seeing through the illusion. And here's the ascension. The meeting in the void. And there is actually, you can see like divine masculine is in his void right now, ascending. Self-care is needed. Self-care is needed as that light is integrating. Whoa. I just feel like it was too many cards, and we need a reshuffle. Just need a reshuffle here to get the activation. And the Three of Swords pops over. Well, we're taking that. That was not an accident. Three of Swords. So we know we're healing from heartbreak. And there it is. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I love the tarot. I love co-creating here. Thank you guys for joining me to heal and raise the vibes. There it is, the star. There's the transformation. There's the two serpents between the sun. And you know what I really feel like? That's the sun and the moon. That's the activation there. It's like there's the meeting of the sun and the moon, the eclipse energy, the connection to the stars, the two serpents, and there's a balance achieved. It's like both energies now are heart-centered and creating with life force energies. Emotions are flowing. The water is here. The water's here. Let's just see why. Let's get the rest of the activation. The star is all about healing. And it's like I can feel like right now we're in the void. I can feel like the presence of the void. We're in the void. No, too many cards. We're in the void. And now with the healing with the star, we're ready to leave the void. And remember, when your new skin's going to feel vulnerable, it's not going to feel, fresh. You're going to feel vulnerable. You're not going to feel the same. There we go. And there's the lion. Be generous of spirit. And we know that that is how the flame is lit. There's a sacrifice made. So that's an ending to have a new beginning. The letting go of and healing. And then the creation of something new. And we know that we add our generous touch. It's our generosity that lights the flame. Be generous of spirit. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirit appearance is the reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud, yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others. Through expressing the bounty of generosity within you, Lion Spirit knows there is a great savanna before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. And I am so emotional right now. This is incredible. I am so inspired by you, Divine Masculine. Wow. Wow. This is it. This is the two flames lit. Protection message. Do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking? Who am I to lead, or who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to think I can have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into a healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to step towards that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that the Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you're looking for attention and praise. Maybe you were even being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there was always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation, and let Lion Spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than. For within you is a wellspring of generosity. And that's about the Ace of Cups and being that well, doing well for others, putting, well intentions within you, electrolyte, life force, foods. And as well as that means that the masculine has balanced out with the feminine and integration of the feminine energies to get that yin and yang and flow, and we're flowing. We are creating this. And I am in awe right now. I'm in awe. Thank you, Mother Earth and Spirit and Source Energy. Thank you, Mother Earth, with the fact that we get to have the beautiful moon and the sun and the stars and creation. Right, the universe has our back. Let's see how for Divine Masculine. There it is. Happiness is my birthright, and there it is. There is the sun, the moon, that beautiful golden light energy. It frees us. It frees us. All right. Now, let's talk about this card. Two children play in a sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while a girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. This card is all about getting more insight to the children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in this nearby card to the present and future children in your life. And that's everything we talked about. That's healing our inner child, that's healing with our children, and that's also healing with the adults in our life and understanding that they have inner child healing to do as well and being able to harmonize. This is an incredible message, and it says everything, and it ties in everything, connects everything we have just discussed. Under the power of the solar eclipse, the potions master mixes her most powerful potion yet. Timing is everything. The wrong move or amount will change the entire potion. The ingredients she is using have been carefully researched, hand-picked and measured 3 times before being blended, carefully timed precisely to when the moon begins its journey between the sun and the earth. Every single detail plays a part in the potion Temperance now makes, which is why it must also be mixed above the waterline, as the chemical reaction it will have with the atmosphere above the water is crucial to the potion's success. But just what is Temperance mixing? What will this potion do once it's complete? We will know only once it's finished brewing, and Temperance is not yet at that stage. She is still very much in the act of doing, of blending, and of balancing. Temperance finds herself in such an interesting position in the major arcana, and it is her position that is key to understanding her full power. Temperance sits between death and the devil, a bridge between the old self and the new. She receives you after your ego has passed through death's door and shows you the possibilities of what life could be like by introducing you to the devil. It is not her place to cast judgment or to even make suggestions for how you should proceed from this point forward. If anything, Temperance is more interested in showing, not telling. For this reason, it is so important you pay close attention to everything she does while you're in her presence. Watch how she creates, study her guidance and extremely thought out actions. When you watch, maybe you will not be as tempted when she hands you over to the step that comes next. And we're going to discuss this in our next reading. See you then.